Good morning, guys. So today is November 11th, 2018, and it is Veterans Day. So as you can see by this outfit, I am dressed for Veterans Day, and no, I did not sign up for the Army or the Air Force or whatever it is. So yeah, we have a whole lot of fun things to do, and so yeah, I'm just waiting on what my mom will say about breakfast. So, yeah. Shadow! Shadow, hi! 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 Hi!
What's this?
Hi!
This is...
I mean, seriously, you guys, you just got out of bed and you're still in PJs?
Well, we're just doing what you do every week.
Yeah, it's true that every Sunday I would come over to the parents' place in PJs because it was like I just woke up and I was like, I'm hungry.
Meow, meow.
Exactly, like the cats.
So
Smokey.
If we leave here at quarter till...
What, you want out?
Yeah.
It's cold out there. Winter's coming. You really want to go out? I know about you, Raven. You're definitely not going out. Smokey. You're in my way. I gotta go. Baba. Boo-boo. So, breakfast is delicious. And, yeah, I thought we were going out because we were going to go to the parade that is downtown. And we're still going to the parade downtown, but we're like, as you can see, the folks are just in PJs. They're like in PJs, and Mom was like, "You're dressed already? We're still in PJs." And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm going to start the laundry, get in the shower. Jeez, I just got my makeup on. And, yeah. Just chilling now. Just got my load into the dryer. I'm going to wait on the next load because I don't want it to, like, mold in the washer while I'm gone. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to a Veterans Day parade. I haven't been so active on my channel that frequently. That if you've been following me since 2015, I guess, or how long that may be, you know that when the school year comes around, I'm not as active as I used to be. So, and also college life and personal life is just going crazy now. I don't want to get into too much detail what is going on, but it was like, I mean, everything is going right over the summer. Like, everything's starting to look up. But at the same time, I feel like it was, like, pulling me back. Like, something's pulling me back. So I just, like, let that thing go, or that one go. And yeah, I mean, things happen for a reason, though. I mean, that was a great example. I mean, letting that one, I'm not going to say who, you might have possibly guessed, but I'm not going to say it. With letting that one go, it opened so many doors for me. I mean, if he's just stuck with me, I wouldn't have started online dating. I possibly wouldn't have been accepted into OSU Cascades, which is my current school right now. I wouldn't have met two wonderful guys. I mean, things happen for a reason. And, yeah, that's going on with my life. And, everything's looking up. And at the same time, it was like, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, was it hard to let him go? Well, a little bit, letting this one go. Not just because, all the promises that we made. It was more like how he's going to respond. And I knew him very well. I knew them very well. And yeah, it was like, so I had to make it easy on them. So, and didn't take it well, and tried to contact me, and I said, no, it is over. Don't you get it? And the feeling of like, you still care about this one person, and while trying to move on, it was hard. I mean, it's like that was your normal for 2 years, and that was my normal for 2 years. And now it's like I have to find a new normal. Now I'm developing a new normal with these two guys and this school. I mean, so everything doing really great. And every once in a while I do think about them. I thought about like what they're doing and all that. So that kind of thing. So yeah. So one of the guys I actually told you about, he's going to come over tonight. So it's So another guy was like, had already met the folks and won my parents' heart and the cat's heart. You got to win the cat's heart, anyways. And so it's this guy's turn to meet the folks and possibly meet the cats again. And it's going to be interesting though.
So I'm in the back seat, heading toward the Veterans Day Parade, and what I heard is that in my town, is it the biggest Veterans Day Parade in Oregon that we have, or?
Sure.
Yeah, I think I think I heard it was like the biggest one in the States, because in my town it was like one of a few Purple Heart cities, which means there are a lot of veterans in the areas. Hey, check it out. This is behind the scenes stuff, guys. Pretty cool. So the parade is over, over, and we were just walking to the car. So, Mom, what were you saying about those like inflatable things that people were wearing?
No, they're just wrong. They don't belong in a parade. They don't belong anywhere. They're just wrong.
Well, you know what? When she was a kid, she actually freaked out about Santa Claus.
Santa Claus and a pasta box.
They don't know what that is. What is that?
Oh, some guy was dressed in a pasta box at some food thing.
Oh, but still, it's really funny. And also, she was talking about how wrong it is to put bandanas on dogs, and how wrong it is for her to put, what was it?
Headbands on babies.
Yeah! So, we're home. I am with this beautiful little baby girl. Yes, you are, Raven. Yeah, it was, we went to Safeway, got a couple things for tonight, for our guest, and, I'm just gonna love on this little princess. Yeah. Alright, now I got, excuse the loud music in the back. I'm going to do some housework because the only piece of homework that I have to do, it needs a newspaper, the bulletin. So that's going to wait a little while. So I'll see you in a few. So a little time has passed, and I got most of the laundry done, got the house cleaned up, and got the homework done. Finally, yeah. Let me tell you a funny story. I was doing something in the garage, and then I hear the, which means someone's calling me, and it's indicating to me on the Bluetooth saying, "Hey, someone's calling me." I thought it was my mom, right? And it was one of the guys I'm dating, Mason, he's not the guy who's coming over. So I was like, "Oh, sweet Mason, he's calling me back." And after our little conversation on the phone, I was smiling pretty big. So since it's Veterans Day, I thought it would be very appropriate for me to tell you my Veterans Day story that has been passed down from generations and generations on my dad's side. So let me give you it's kind of like a Veterans Day tale and also an immigration tale. And it's not one of those sad stories, but it's actually kind of funny. So let's go back to 1850s, 1860s. 4 times great-grandfather O'Hara was trying to get away from Ireland, was immigrating from Ireland to America, so he can escape from the potato famine that was going on there. So instead of immigrating legally, like most Irish immigrants would, he was the definition in our today's society as an illegal immigrant, meaning he stowed away in a ship and then got caught. So he got caught, and he was given 3 options. I mean, in today's society, if you migrated illegally, you would get deported right away. But he got 3 options. Deportation was one of them. There's the 2 other options, either to marry an American woman or to go to jail. So he chose the easy way out, which is to marry an American woman. So he married a native named Catherine. That's the white man name for her. So she's from the Algonquin tribe, and so they got married. And fast forward to the Civil War, they were living in Virginia. And the Confederate Army was trying to find men they were just drafting men from left and right, trying to get into their army because their army was so small
And my grandfather did not want to do anything with it. So he hid in the shed. And when the soldiers came up to their door and my grandmom was like, answered the door. That's kind of what you do when your husband's hiding. And they were like, hey, if you tell us where your husband is, we will give you this amount of money. And it's just like, oh, he's in the shed. They found him and they drafted him into the army. And I think from what I heard was it's a short period of time, maybe a few weeks into training, shot himself in the foot. Now, he survived, okay? He survived that gunshot wound. And he came from soldier to prison of war cook. And here's how small my world is. In the same prison of war camp that my four-time great-grandfather was the cook, Kelly Clarkson's ancestor, who was captured, was in the same prison of war camp. Very small world. And so, go all the way to like 1865, whenever the war was over, he got back into his, he found out that Catherine was the one that told the Confederates, hey, this is where my husband was. And since divorce wasn't a big thing back then, he was mad at her. He just doesn't trust her anymore. And for the rest of their days, they actually gave each other the stink eyes and just don't talk to each other anymore. So they're like, if they're at the Thanksgiving dinner, they would be like, hey, can you tell Catherine to pass the mashed potatoes? Thank you. So that was that for the rest of their days. They don't even talk to each other anymore. Like, if divorce happens, that would be it. So that was my four-time great-grandfather. Uh-oh. All right, he's here. I don't know where, but I know he actually parks in the back because he always said that, so do I look good? I'm not that nervous. I'm just, it's just funny. All right, so our guest is here, so everyone, meet Ethan.
All right.
So, yeah, we're just chilling until like 6:30 so we can have dinner with the folks. Are you a little nervous about meeting my parents?
Oh, absolutely.
How is that?
Just because it's somebody new and you want to make a good impression.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll see about that.
It'll be interesting. It'll be fun.
Yeah. I think Dad is ready to share some of the prank stories.
That would be cool. That would definitely be cool.
Even though he said, no, I'm not going to share it, but I'm going to. Either you and I are just going to bribe on it.
That's fine. We can go back and forth. That would be cool to hear all the stories.
Yeah.
Yell out the first word that comes to your mind right now.
Yes.
All right. Yell out the first word that comes to your mind right now.
Shit.
Oh. All right. So I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to watch Crikey as the Irwins in a few hours. So yeah, I wish you guys a very happy Veterans Day. And for all the kiddos and people who are working and going to school, good luck on your day off. So yeah, see you later.